There's no such thing as hard. It's only unfamiliar. Those words were shared with me years ago, and they've had a lasting impact on me. And it's words that I often think about when I sometimes want to complain or say that, I don't know, this run is hard, or man, building this company, building this YouTube channel, this podcasting, you name it. It's hard, doing X and X because it's a recession going on right now. All these things are hard. Are they really hard, or is it just unfamiliar? And it's signs that we need to evolve ourselves and grow to meet the demands of what we're going on. That's what I'm thinking about today. And I got to thinking about this because I'm going through a book called The Secret of Your Immortal Self. And before I go further into the story and everything and the passage that really stuck out to me, my name is Julian Hayes II. I am an executive health consultant. And this is your first time here, do not forget to like and subscribe if you find something of value. If you don't, then pretend you didn't see this video. But I think you will. You'll enjoy yourself here. Anyway, let's get back to the story here. So I'm reading a section and the lady is talking to a boy and they're talking about the piano. The boy's learning the piano. He's like, oh, this is so hard to learn this particular note that he's trying to play. And as they have this dialogue, the lady eventually says, okay, how much time have you actually spent practicing this key? And the guy has to be honest with himself and says, I haven't really spent that much time, not as much with the keys here. And this preparation meets opportunity. Now, we've heard that before, but at the end in this book, after every story, they give you a more passage per se. And with this passage here, I wrote this down because I did not want to mess the words up here. And it says that once we realize what makes any moment seem impassable is nothing other than our own resistance to what it asks of us, nothing remains impossible. Everything eventually yields to the one who persists. And if you heard nothing, and if you forget anything and everything in this video, keep that last sentence in mind that I read. It said that everything eventually yields to the one who persists. Now, we can take that lesson, we can apply it to fitness, we can apply it to business, we can apply it to dating, we can apply it to living the life of your dreams. Whether your dream is to leave the country and go live in Colombia or go vagabond wherever in the world, it doesn't matter. One who persists, it will yield to you, because this is the will of man. Whether your goal is to lose 15 pounds, 20 pounds, whatever that is, live to 150, live to 210 at least, which is my goal right now. Oh, 215, sorry, mine's 215. That's a whole other story. It perhaps can yield to that in the instance of that living that long. Now, think about this. Yield to the one who persists. Now, let's go back to an example. Let's start with fitness here. Say getting in shape is hard, working on my blood sugar is hard, lowering my cholesterol is hard. Is it hard, or is it just unfamiliar to you? Is it hard, or are you just not adequately putting in the practice and the necessary discipline and habits that would yield one to have these things? Are you really matching up to that person? So really ask yourself in those situations, is times really so hard right now that you can't do anything? Or are you just not matching up to that person? So think about this. In fitness, how much time do you put into practicing? How much time do you put into practicing with exercising? Are you doing 3 to 5 times a week of lifting weights? Are you going for walks? Are you getting 10,000 steps in? How much time are you putting into your nutritional habits? How much time are you putting into cooking? Or are you just opting for convenience? Ask yourself these things. When it comes to, I don't know, let's use one that most people love to talk about, and that's dating and women and stuff like that. I'm not good with women, or they don't like me. Well, how much time are you putting into improving when it comes to your presentation, your image? Because image is power. How much time are you putting into your communication skills? How much time are you putting into your presentation and feeling in your overall aura. People can feel your energy. Remember, communication is 93% nonverbal and only 7% verbal. So how much time are you putting into these things before you say that you're not good at something or something is hard? Same thing with business. How much time are you putting into studying? How much time are you putting into learning your market? How much time are you putting into improving and working on your services and testing these things out? So before you say something is impossible, before you say something is difficult or we can't do, really ask yourself, how much time am I putting into practicing these particular actions that are necessary to achieve the result, to achieve the thing that I want when it comes to that? So whether it's traveling the world, whether it's building a 7-figure company, whether it is getting a 6-pack, or whether it's just finding a girl that you can settle down with, whatever the case is, it's not hard. It just may be unfamiliar right now. It's not hard. You just might not have the necessary skill yet to get to that achievable result, but it is absolutely doable, because everything eventually yields to the one who persists. So don't stop. So until next time, stay awesome, be limitless, and never stop upgrading. And remember that you are the CEO of your life. Peace.